Welcome to Life, the ultimate choose-your-own adventure game with hosts Cliff Ravenscraft and Daphne Scott. Join this dynamic duo as they explore the profound concept of life as a thrilling adventure, blending ancient wisdom and modern psychology. Embrace the joy of living with presence, creativity, and playfulness. It's time to navigate the game of life together. Are you ready to play? Let the adventure begin.
Oh my gosh, let the adventure begin. For sure, this is Daphne Scott here. This very brief intro of Life, the ultimate choose-your-own adventure game. I will be joined in the official launching of the show with my good buddy, friend, confidant, I don't know what else, Cliff Ravenscraft, who was the guy, by the way, who taught me how to podcast over a decade ago. So we are doing a show together. This is just to introduce you to the topic, to the show, to say hello to you, my friend, who will hopefully be joining us weekly as we do this show. This show has been in my mind for probably 2 years, I would think, or so, talking about things that really can matter, things that can really make a difference in people's lives, like, modern psychology, ancient wisdom, all of those pieces of thoughts, actions that can really support us to thrive. And I think after going through the pandemic, it became even more relevant to me. And then seeing how this is really a game. We've got all of these things coming together, choices that we make. Sometimes it doesn't feel like we're choosing much. Other times it feels like we're choosing everything. And so how do we get to our, movement, where we want to go in our life? And how do we navigate all this to thrive? And it is I don't think it's lost on anyone that you can only have so many things, right? You can only have so many, even so many experiences, so many goals, so much vision for the future. We can get lost. We spend our lives working, sometimes with the idea that, well, once I get this thing, then I'll finally be happy. Once I get the promotion. I work with people like this all the time in leadership and in business. Once I finally hit this goal, then I can fill in the blank. Or once I finally get this house, or there's just a lot of if only thinking, and if only experience, by the way. We don't even sometimes realize we're doing this. Nevertheless, it can set us up for this striving that comes with our life, this sort of insoluble, if you will, existence. And how do we navigate that? And I think one of the ways we navigate that is really understanding that it is a game. We are going to make our moves. We are going to work with the positives and negatives of life, the less than positive, the less than negative sort of moments in life. And that's kind of the game. That's what we're doing. Instead of seeing it as, well, I'm at work, and then I'm not at work, then I'm home. I have my personal life and my work life. And that becomes just really dicey. It's a false dichotomy. It certainly is true that 1 minute I'm doing something and I'm over here, and the next minute I'm over here doing something, but we're still doing something. And it just happens to be in different contexts and different environments. And that's really where we can have fun in this game. Sometimes you get to be the business person. Sometimes you get to be the director. Sometimes you are not the director. You are the subordinate. And we get to do these different things in life. Or sometimes you're the mom, and sometimes you're not the mom, and sometimes you're the friend, and all these sorts of different ways that we get to play in life when we can see it as play and we take it sincerely, just not as seriously as we think. So we tend to spend a lot of time living in the future. We spend a lot of time thinking that if only this, then that. And that's what this podcast is going to be about, which is navigating all of those parts of our existence to create more thriving and to have a better existence and to support those around us to do the same. It's a big part of the whole thing. If I'm well slept and well fed and in my best mental space, emotional space, then I can navigate the waters of life much easier and be a much better, co-captain, be a much better person. Whoever the other people are on the ship with you, I don't know who they are. Whoever they are, like shipmates, I guess. That's what we're going to call them for right now. And I can be just a better partner to everybody, better friend, better daughter, name the role, fill in the blank. You can be better at it. And I think that's what we all strive for. It was funny. I was reading some writing, and I'll try to remember who it came from, but they were talking about the world of advertising. And it's interesting when we look at, for example, the Corona commercials on TV. And if you have this beer, you too will experience the amazing calm and joy and relaxation that you've wanted to have in your life. But the scenes that are created are exactly that, right? It's like, well, what is the emotion? What's the feeling? What's the outcome that we're really wanting to have here? Oh yeah, it's that. That's what I really want, is this outcome of peace and relaxation and feeling present to what's going on whenever it is going on, whenever that thing is. And man, I have to hand it to the advertisers. They got it. They really know how to appeal to this stuff. The mother-daughter baking in the kitchen, that sort of thing. So it's very helpful on the other side of it to think like, yeah, these are the moments that we're looking for in our life. Like, I want this experience like when I'm at work, and I want that experience when I'm at home, and whatever I'm doing, wherever I am playing in my life, where I can have and experience these moments and know the things that are ultimately important. One of my friends I was talking to about outcomes, and really, what are the outcomes we're really looking for? Not just the goals, things we're trying to check the box we're trying to check, which is really important too, by the way, but what are the outcomes we're looking for? So seeing it all as one big adventure, seeing it all as a beautiful, beautiful game we're playing, and that is what this show is all about. We are going to bring it all to the table. You will hear about our life journeys, and in the spirit of feeling less alone, I think, where we're having to navigate the tough stuff of life, which we all do, by the way, the difficult moments, and how we can do that together. And then do that in our work life, our home life, wherever it's showing up for you, man. That's the whole point. So I'm really excited that you'll be able to join us, and I hope you will join us weekly for the show, for Life, the Ultimate Adventure podcast. I think it's going to be a really great show, and I think we're going to have a great time doing it. And I hope to see you there, man. I really do. I hope you'll join us. It'll be Daphne Scott and Cliff Ravenscraft doing this thing, having an adventure. Life, the Ultimate Choose Your Own Adventure podcast. We'll see you there.